So I wanted to do a quick update video for Lighter Exchange because I still think it's one of the best platforms, if not the best, to trade futures with blockchain. It's a decentralized platform where essentially all you can do is connect one of your wallets, MetaMask, Coinbase, OKX. It doesn't matter which wallet. You just have to connect it, and with the deposit button down here, you're going to be able to select USDC through Arbitrum, Base, Optimism, Avalanche. Any USDC pair with those layer 2s will work with this platform. So in the other video, which I'll link in this one, I go into detail on how to transfer the money through the wallets, all that stuff, okay? But I'm not gonna go through all that minutia in this video. I'm just gonna show you some interesting updates and some features that you might want to know about if you want to use this platform to its fullest. So let's just not waste too much time and get right into it. Now, if you didn't watch that first video, I'm just going to run through it really quickly and just point out some of the major features. Well, of course, you have your drawing tools on this side. You have all of the same timeframes that you'd find on any platform that you trade on. And then you have these little chart elements. And if you wanted to see where you bought and sold, you can put these little buy and sell markers here if you want to, but I find them a little distracting. But it is something that you can use to look at your trades and see where you bought and where you sold. If you want to see where your portfolio is, the size, you can click in there. Staking, all that stuff, everything that's available on most platforms is on this one as well, right? Now, since the last time I did a video, all it was crypto and a little bit of RWAs, but now since then, you have a full new list of tradable assets, including equities, which I don't think we had last time, which essentially is the top stocks, right? So if I come into equities here, you're gonna see your Palantirs, Teslas, Coinbase, Amazon, Googles, Apples, right? You can run through this. There's like over 100 stocks that you can trade on this platform. ETFs as well. You got your S&P, you got the QQQ, and a bunch of other indices if you wanted to trade those. Forex pairs like USJPY, you know, the original cryptos or original coins, you can find them in the Forex or the FX here. Commodities like gold, silver, oil, natural gas, you can trade all those on this platform as well. So I think that's kind of cool. They've really spread out as far as including other assets that aren't necessarily blockchain related. And then of course you do have, I would say, over 200 or 300 pairs to choose from here. So a lot to choose from if you wanted to get into leveraging a lot of this. I say you don't have a lot of money. Well, this is a great way going to the next bull cycle. If you only have a few hundred, $1,000 to turn it into a few thousand, right? So, and you do that over here, like, right, I only have $300 in here or so, and $300 at a 50x leverage. Here's all the leverage features. We could go all the way up to 50x on this particular asset, which I think I'm looking at Bitcoin. And of course you can go long, you can go short. And then of course, if you want to deposit, you're going to use USDC and Arbitrum, Avalanche, OP, or Base, I believe are the better ones. But USDC across the board works. I wouldn't use Ethereum USDC, that'd be very expensive, okay? So always use a layer 2 USDC. Of course, you want to use MetaMask wallet, a Base wallet, OKX, any wallet that this platform is compatible with, and I believe all three of those are compatible with. And of course, if you missed the last video, we have free trading. There's no buy and sell fees, right? If I go all the way down the history, okay, of all my buys and sells, look at this column, no fees. And that is one of the major reasons why I love this platform, because fees can add up over time. Another thing I really like, especially if you're trading futures. So if you have any experience trading futures, you know you can trade up or down, right? Whether price is going up or price is going down, doesn't really matter. You just got to choose long or short, right? But the big issue a lot of times is setting a take profit and a stop loss, and making adjustments and trailing your stop loss can be a pain in the ass on most platforms. But if you use something like this, and so let's just say I'm gonna go long. So I'm gonna go real quick, put a little bit, because I'm not gonna burn any money while I'm trying to explain. So I'm just gonna put the order just so I can show you the order features. So if you press this button, you're gonna place your order, and we went long, and I think I only put like what, $1,000 down. You can see on this bar right here, you can do a lot. Okay, first of all, if you just press the bar, you can put your take profit. If you want to do it the more manual way, say you want to take 25% profit, or if you want to put a stop loss, you could go 25% from where you entered, 50% from when you entered, 75% if you want to do it manually and you want it to be very exact about your particular order, you could do it like that, right? Also, which is very convenient, is this take profit. You see this little TP and SL? There's a button here, right, which I don't think any platform is using this. Very interesting idea. you can just slide this. So we're going long, so I would just take my stop loss and I can put it right there. That's as low as I would like to go, or this is where I would want to trigger my stop loss if price decided to go against me, right? And I could also follow it up, right? I could keep moving it up as price moves up, like it's moving up right now. I could just trail my stop. I could be in profit if I put my stop loss above where I entered, right? But I would have to wait a little bit for that. Also, if I wanted to put a take profit order, this little TP, if I hover over it, I could just put it wherever I want. I could just use this, and as price keeps coming up, maybe I want to move it higher because I think it's going to go a little bit further. And it's just very convenient. Before, you used to have to come over to the left-hand side, type in the exact amount wherever Bitcoin's going to be, where you want to take your profit. You have to go calculate it. Okay, that looks about right. All right, I might type it in, and then I might type in my stop loss next. And meanwhile, price is moving, and you're like, oh shit, right? That sucks, right? Especially if you are a scalp trader, especially for somebody that's trading on the fly, or if you wanted to and you wanted to reverse directions, right? Which I wouldn't want to on this trade. There's this little up down button right here. If I decided I wanted to go short because price just keeps going, man, I'm in a decent trade right now. I might have to move my TP up a little bit. I wish I would have put more down. Either way, guys, it makes it a lot more seamless, a lot easier to just move things around when you're not really focused on where you want to put your TP and take profit, or if you hadn't put it in yet. This is a much more user-friendly experience to be able to use this particular feature on this platform. So if you did want to see what the reversal looks like, it'll pop up here if you wanted to, right? If you wanted to go short because price is reversing going the other direction, you could do that. The quicker way to do it. And again, guys, it's free. They charge for that on other platforms. And that particular reversal move on Hyperliquid, 3 times the amount as a buy and sell order. So just a little food for thought. Either way, guys, this is a great platform to trade futures because of those features that I just showed you guys. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Try and keep your trades tight, your vibes high, and of course, don't get yourself wrecked. I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.